My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Okay, let me move on. We've seen this. Let me retweet. Let me pause and retweet some of these. All right, I move to the next one. All right, this is the next tweet. He's not lying here, LOL. So that's my retweet of this. Yes, that's all very well, but when I expect the rent, it's seriously, like I was just saying from the previous tweet, this is that. He got the building belongs to him, to his property, and he's a patron to one of the charities that who's renting from his thing. Oh my God, what is this now? Okay, watch what they do, not what they say. Workshire Willie, Billy Idol, Prince William. Okay, so let me go into that. What is that? Okay, one's rent is overdue. I won't accept babysitting. The courtiers as payment. It's making reference to one of the voters who get dog money. I'm saying dog food for money. I was a reluctant monarchist because where are we going to find a decent, honest, honorable man or woman to be a non-political president? Not an easy task in today's world, but the recent revelation have totally turned me into anti-monarchist. Right, you have to be a special kind of cool to charge and burden ambulances and cancer charities with exorbitant rent. What happened to peppercorn rent? Beyond a disgusting referendum now. Okay, and what do you do to boost my income? And yet, Oakshot calls the disabled parasites. TikTok. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. What is this? I think I have him on the list as well. I need to go back up to something. This is one of the grimmest things I've ever read about my country. They are taking the Mickey. Okay, so there's that. All right. So many things to go back to. The king will need to act decisively to draw a line under this, and I think a standard ethical consideration of all duchy contracts should be set as soon as possible, returning profits in some cases because it could give future investigation nowhere to go. That's an ad. All right, so there's that. Let's go into that and then I'll come back out. Let's listen.
This is so obviously egregious that you almost can't go there. This is an inequality so baked into our society that you can't quite imagine anything ever being different. Do you see what I mean? It's as if you're being presented with something so utterly hideous. Institutions that we support by paying tax and making donations. The king and his son are milking on an annual basis in return for an ancient privilege stolen during medieval times. I think this is one of the grimmest things I've ever read about my country. In the context of no laws being broken, something that's happening in plain sight all of the time. I can't quite believe that I'm reading about these sums of money being trousered for essentially just owning stuff. They are absolutely taking the mickey. This is completely indefensible. This is so obviously egregious.
Oh, it's playing again.
You almost can't go there.
It's playing again. Let me see some of the comment. This isn't new news. We know the royal family are one of the biggest landowners in the UK and make money. They voluntarily pay tax but should be paying more, but wonder why this story now. The timing is interesting. After the thieving budget, the propaganda seems to be it's the rich people vibing rather than the government. Typical class wars to distract. Okay, so you are more concerned about it being a distraction versus the sums of money they are making. It always amazes me how people can continue to excuse the behavior of the rich even when they are obviously in the wrong. Okay, which bit of they should be paying more did you not understand? This information was in the public domain. Don't make out like we all knew this. They shroud these dealings in secrecy, and we now know why. They pay no tax on these particular ventures. That's the point. How much money do these effing people need? Alright, hi there. It's common knowledge. It's not common knowledge. Was it this year alone? William didn't even reveal his tax. Alright, let me leave that alone. You guys go read this. Let's go back. I'm already past an hour. Maybe there will be part 1 and part 2. There was something up here I said I wanted to go into. Which one was? Oh, him. Okay. What is he saying on this one? It's 42 seconds. Watch what they do. Alright, let's see here.
At some point you've got to put your hand in your pockets.
Prince William's private estate, the Duchy of Cornwall, has around 600 tenants. Some claim they're being seriously let down. Landlords are under increasing pressure from the government to make homes they own more energy efficient and cheaper to heat. Out of nearly 500 certified homes, we found 14% failed with F or G ratings.
Royal budget now! We want the royal budget now!
At some point you've got to...
So let me go to the next one. I didn't expect all of this. I have 2 more after this one. Let's see this here. Okay, spot the difference. This is the King of Spain, and I believe there was a flood that happened in Spain. Some people die. Okay, so that's him. I don't know what they're doing here. Are they fixing or getting people? I don't know what he's doing. That's just the picture that I saw. I have not following through completely, but I was aware there was a flood. So this is the King of Spain, and this is the King of England. Okay, so the caption says, spot the difference, and this is my comment here. Some people learn, some don't. Some people live in reality, some live in a bubble. Some people's best friend are the media, others family first. Just saying. Okay, well said. Alright, what is this now? Okay, also should be shown against the cost analysis the Guardian did to just ask the question, what are we paying for in the UK? That's an article here. True cost of the Windsors. Let me click that to get the link for you, but I'm not gonna read it, okay? Maybe on my own. Thanks for sharing. OMG, what is it? Royal family are not cheap. The UK, there's the Monaco, 54. Netherlands, 49. In terms of millions, in terms of taxpayers. Okay, let's read this. By Ivana Kutosova and Lisa CNN, designed by Natalie, whatever. Okay, so this is the UK's royal family, how much they're worth, or I guess taxpayers. Royal family are not cheap. Annual disclosed cost of monarchies to taxpayers, US dollars, millions. Okay, so $107 million for the UK. Monaco, $54 million. Netherlands, 49 millions. Norway, 49 millions. Belgium, 15 millions. I don't know who's that. 12 million. Luxembourg, 12. Spain, wow, only 9 millions. Very interesting. Okay, Sweden, 8 million. Liechtenstein. Is it Liechtenstein is the one that has, I mean, I'm not saying he's the king, but he is part of the royal family that has, how do you call this? That married I think South American woman, who is now a princess, I guess. The black lady, and then Meghan's wedding dress was somewhat take a hint from hers. I think when I'm editing, I'll look into it. Oh, can you imagine Camilla going into the mud-ravaged street? Imagine her waving from the balcony. The Spanish king is not a coward. He's training his daughter very well. She's done some very speeches I've shared with you in some of my videos. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a video. I think that's James O'Brien. Is that the one that I shared already? And within, that was embedded within the comments. Okay, it's such a powerful point what the caller says about advertising. Let's go into it. Pause it. Okay, they considered work to sit in the royal box at Wimbledon. No one else on earth would. Why do we fall for it? Why do we suck up to it? Okay, why do we suck it up? Jonathan and Croxdale and James O'Brien discussed the royal family as it revealed they take million in rent from NHS and armed forces. I think that's the same one that I just read. Maybe not. There's another thing here. All right, let's see here.
They always say it's about duty and service.
Yes.
How can you be among the richest people on the planet and need to be paid huge sums of money to do a job that many people would give their eye teeth to do? You know, they consider it work to sit in the royal box at Wimbledon and on finals day. No one else on earth would consider that work, but they say it's a duty. But
why do we fall for it then? Why do we suck it up? Why does
That's
this?
it.
I mean,
I
this
have
isn't.
no idea.
Oh, you don't? No, I don't suppose anybody has. Just
Well, actually, I've got one theory.
Normalness.
which is that they've got the greatest form of advertising ever, which might start to change, but everyone loves money. The earliest rulers who ever minted coins made sure that their head went on the back of it because everybody loves money. So every time you get a £5 note out of your pocket, you're looking, you know, imagine if that said Coca-Cola instead of it had a picture of Prince Charles on it. Like, money couldn't buy that advertising, and yet we think it's perfectly normal.
That's up to the UK, like I said. A lot of the psychology of the royal brand and psychology is well explained by Principal on this thread. Okay, in 1984, a psychology professor revealed 6 triggers of human behavior that changed marketing forever. Now, every Fortune 500 company uses this trigger to sell you things you don't even need. Let me retweet that. Let me read some of it. I'm not gonna read all. Looks like, oh God, it's too long. Okay, let me listen to his video. 28 seconds.
Reciprocity, the desire of all of us to give back to someone who has given to us. So if an individual gives us something, a free sample, for example, we feel obligated to at least listen to what they have to say. At the supermarket, for example, that little lady with the cubes of cheese and meat, after you've eaten one of those, it's very hard to just give her back the toothpick. Right? You feel like you're obligated to buy. Reciprocity is reciprocity.
So this is a long oh, there he is again. 50-second. What is that?
Two of the most different from one another in terms of ideology presidents, Donald Trump and Barack Obama, both use social proof in instructive ways. Both were new to the field. They didn't have much of political experience. So what Trump would do during his initial rallies, and I have to say it was clever and impressive, because he liked the attention. He liked the cameras on him. Here's what he would do at the beginning of his speeches. He would say to the cameras, turn around. Look at all the people here. If they think I'm good, that means you might want to think I'm good, right? To get Donald Trump to take the limelight off of him, that guy understood the principle of social proof. Two of the most...
So that's that. There's more. I don't want to listen to that. One thing I'm fully aware is that the UK is very masterful in psychology. Look how much million they're making. And the people, right under the people's eyes. All right, this is my last one. This one, I wanted to know more about it. But what I'm aware of, okay, so they didn't say. It remained the same. I came across it. I thought I would see more stuff, okay? Same reason Musk is. Oh, now I see why he ran to the Republican Party. That was expected. Let's see. November 3rd. Are there any more comments? Let's see here. Okay. Russell Brand detectives asked prosecutors to consider bringing charges. Allegedly. Okay? I don't know what's the problem. I wanted to know more. I thought by the time that I'm recording, there will be much more about it. But what I'm aware, I'm not going to say until I read it on a public forum. Okay, children. Okay, there's the word here. I'm not gonna read this. Okay, it's up here. I read it here. The part that YouTube does not want me to talk about, you could look at the screen yourself. Wow. That's it. That's all I have. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I don't know if this video is going to be part 1 and part 2 because I'm 1 hour and 25 minutes. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.